Spacey Sims, and we are back with more ColorX Malice Unlimited in Yanagi's Route, and we're in Chapter 4, and we should be getting our good ending today, unless it's like super long, but where we left off was right here, where we went to see Sayaki. He has to make an appearance in all of them. Anyway, you're finally here, Hoshino. It's been a while. I don't remember the voice we gave him in all the other episodes. Doesn't matter anyway. You look well. I'm glad. You were worried about me? Even though I'm the one who arrested you? Well, sure I was. You were my close coworker. And I secretly loved you. That's why I put a collar on you. I mean... I see. So? I'm sure you didn't come here just to see my face. Maybe a little bit. What were his lies and what was the truth? That's what you're thinking, isn't it? How did you... Because it's you. Everything I said was true. Sayaki, it doesn't matter what the lies were. If you get hung up on that, you'll lose sight of the truth. All you need to do is accept the truth. Then you won't have any doubts anymore. I can't do that. Why not? Because if I do, you... Sayaki, you're a contradiction. Everything about the Yuzuru Sayaki I knew can't possibly be true. That's a cold thing to say, Hoshino. What? You don't think that's rude? How can you so easily reject someone's personality? It's like, what? Trickery! Anyway, it's all true. All of this. Oh, all of it is me. Wow. All of the... I can't read. All of it is me. Your coworker who trained at the academy with you, the leader of Adonis, the terrorist group, the boy who was born with no name. They're all me. You're lying. It's all true. All of them are simply aspects of myself that I showed at different times. It's futile to try and tease out the differences between them. They're trivial. I don't understand. I see. You've been guided by a proper human being. What do you mean? If only Kazuki Hoshino and Eiji Yanagi had been killed, you would understand. Whoa! Psycho! What? Did you... You can't understand unless you glimpse the darkness that most people never see. The underside of the world. Sayaki, are you in despair? Well, I mean, we're not at Hope's Peak, but I'm just saying. I sympathize with those in despair. Oh my god, fucking Sayaki is Monokuma. Look, we know Junko's Monokuma, but I feel like Sayaki is Junko's, like, ancestor somehow, because, like, you know, Danganronpa took place in the future, but this is... Oh my god! Junko is your daughter, isn't she? Jesus Christ! Look, if I'm gonna tie all my games together, that's how this one ties into Danganronpa. He's also so desperate about despair. I mean, come on! Come on! Anyway. Whose despair? That means it isn't how you personally feel. If you sympathized with someone else's despair, then what about hope? Haven't you ever felt any hope for the future? Of course. I've received much of that as well. Hope, despair, envy, jealousy, malice, goodwill, the light and the dark. In your mind, were all of them the same? You felt that all of those things are no different from each other? Yeah, that's right. They're different sides of the same coin. All aspects of the ugly human ego, just viewed from different angles. There's no difference between them. There's nothing special about sadness. It's all mere human ego. You're just taking out your anger on the world. I really thought she was going to say you're just talking out of your ass. That's where I was going, and so I read talking, not taking. You're just taking out your anger on the world. You tried to wipe out all humans because you've lumped all of our emotions together, good and bad, and you're afraid to touch them, right? Exactly. So you do understand. Were you expecting anything different from me? Maybe for you not to be a psychopath, but I mean, here we are. If the Sayaki that I spent time with is supposed to also be the true you, that means you're a good man who can work hard for others to try and grant them happiness. But you're saying you can't do that? Yeah, I can't. Sorry. Then you're a liar! Sayaki, Bye. I'll be back. Don't bother. You shouldn't return. Don't try to understand me. But why? Why waste your time on someone who's going to be executed? Sayeki! Hoshino, if one day you find yourself facing senseless malice, if you hate everything and feel utterly powerless, if you've fallen so low that you feel like it'd be better if the entire world fell to ruin, and if I'm still alive, then come see me. That sounds like you still care about me, and you're even trying to cheer me up. I'm saying you're too optimistic, and that you need to be more cautious. Goodbye. I mean, look, it's 2020 and the world's like falling to ruin, but like we're still pretty fucking hopeful that like someday we'll be able to go back up, right? Yeah? World's not ending, it's not the apocalypse, but I mean like if you think about it, if we were a Sayeki, we'd be like, well, we should all just go jump off a bridge because we're all gonna die right now, right? End of the world. I mean like we'd all have believed the Mayan calendar. 2012 is the end. Ah! You know what? I'm just saying. Sayeki, he needs therapy. This time, he left me. I felt like I'd woken up as the conversation was terminated by the sound of a heavy door slamming shut. It made it feel like this had all been an illusion. It didn't feel like he'd really existed. I couldn't let myself be chained down by this. I'd seal away our memories together in the depths of my heart, in a locked, invisible box. I mean, I think that's the hardest part. You're like, we were friends and we had so many good times together and you're a psychopathic murderer? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, and then you're like, how did I not see that? But, oh, sorry, I just got like a burning pain in my throat. Oh, that was weird. But like, so you're trying to reconcile that, but it's kind of like, you can't. It doesn't mean you're not going to try, but you can't. He was that good that he tricked you. You know what I mean? And then he's trying to sit there and say, like, that was a true part of my personality, but you're saying that all of that shit that you said is bullshit. Yeah. But that's part of your person. That's really who you are. Uh-huh. But also not. Right. Fuck. So, what should we do? I didn't really have a plan since this was so sudden. Let's just walk around then. It's nice weather for a stroll. Sure, why not? Give me your hand. Okay. The day before, we'd realized that we both had time off at the same time. So we went on a date. Since we didn't have any specific plans, Yanagi and I were winging it, and we decided to take a leisurely stroll. Oh, a 10% off sale! Wanna go look? It's the season for new clothes. You might find something that you like. Really? Will you pick something out for me? What? I don't have an eye for fashion, but I'll tell you if I like something. That's what I care about most. I'd say that I pick my clothes 90% based on whether I think you'd like them. Girl. I didn't need to know that. Huh? Why not? Your bin? No, you've been pretty vicious about teasing me lately. Whatever do you mean? Oh, how about this one? Yeah, that's cute. And this one? Red would look good on you. I like how mature it looks. I pointed out a lot of various items to Yanagi, but he reacted positively to every one. Girl, he's gonna like whatever. He just likes you so much, it doesn't matter what the fuck you wear. How about this burlap sack? It looks sexy. I don't think he gives a fuck what you're wearing. He just likes you. That's cute. It made me happy, but it wasn't helping me get closer to actually picking an item. Then I spotted a somewhat, or rather, very bold outfit. Ooh. What about this? Oh, that's also... No, wait. This one's no good. Shows too much cleavage. You don't think I'd look good in it? I do, but it's problematic. It says that this outfit's concept is apparently coordinating your outfit to seduce your boyfriend. What the f... Is that actually something that happens? This is to seduce your boyfriend. Wait, what? That's marketing in Japan? Is that, are we serious? Wow, that's fucking hilarious. Could you imagine if you went into a department store to look and they put up outfits? Like, because they do that on mannequins, you know, they put outfits together, but they put up an outfit like, this is to seduce your boyfriend. This one's to seduce your teacher. Like, what the fuck? Could you imagine? Like, they'll put an outfit together and it's just like, you figure out what the fuck. Like, look. Like, I mean, they never have anything so blatant, I don't think. Like, it's obvious sometimes you're like, that is I'm going to the club and I'm looking for attention to outfit. Like, yeah, but they don't put signs on it like, going to the club looking to get some outfit. Like, you know what I mean? You just know, because that's how you feel when you look at it, right? Oh, God, this is funny. Heaven help the men of the world. Women have the technology. In the end, I settled on a floral-patterned one-piece dress. Dresses are usually in one piece. That Yanagi particularly liked. It felt like I had acquired a new treasure that was almost too valuable to wear. I mean, dresses don't come in two pieces, then it's a top and a skirt. It's different. Since it's so nice out, why don't we go to the park? Great idea! We can grab food by the train station. We can grab food by the train station. We can get food by the train station. Wow. Did you mean to type almost the same sentence twice? Look, I know I was saying that Yanagi's translation and, like, whatever wasn't terrible. The localization wasn't bad in his route, but, like, now we just hit the crazy point. Like, just that duplicate sentence. That was a lot to type over twice. Yanagi and I lazily made our way through Shinjuku, chatting about the weather, food we liked, images that caught our eye, and other random subjects. It's busier than usual. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Why don't we see what's going on? Maybe there's a giveaway. Yeah, we could get Kazuki something. You two have gotten pretty friendly lately. There's a generation gap between us, though. Though that gap does make us feel free to... Though that gap does make us feel free to talk about anything. What? Like, there's a gap between us, though. Though, it does make it easier for us to talk. Really? Because I don't know exactly what you're trying to say there, but... Kazuki can hard... Okay. Alright. I take back everything I said about the translation in his route. Because the end, they just get tired by the end. They're like me when I get to the end of things. I'm like, alright, are we done yet? That's basically what they were doing. They're like, this is the... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Kazuki can be pretty harsh with his words sometimes. I hope he hasn't been rude to you. Don't worry. A little belligerence between men is nothing to be worried about. I see. We walked a short distance from the train station and arrived at Shinjuku Central Park. There was a flea market going on and we browsed through all the stalls. Oh. While we were at one stand, my stomach growled loudly. So embarrassing. I'm hungry too. Let's eat lunch on those benches over there. Okay. I was so glad we had thought to pick up lunch at the train station. Here you go. That looks good. Help yourself. We had an assortment of sandwiches and salads, and I tried whatever caught my attention. They were all yummy. The sunshine was warm and the wind soothing. Next to me sat the man I loved. I couldn't help but smile brightly. I mean, that sounds like a perfect scenario. Like, we're sitting there, we got some good food, we're sitting on a park bench, and there's a warm sun, but a nice cool breeze, and the person you love is there. You're like, you can feel that scenario, can't you? You're like, I just feel happy just reading that sentence. So how's your family doing? And they reached out to me like nothing had ever happened between us, and said they were glad I was doing well. Yanagi had let me know over text a few days ago that he had gone to meet his family. He talked about the memory with a gentle, happy expression, and I could tell that they had spent quality time together. And I figure I should show some deference to my family to try and make up for all the years that I ignored them. I'm sure your parents are happy just to be able to see you again. I hope so. I met my brother's kid, too. Take a look. Wow, they're so precious. Did you say kids? Because he said kid, yeah. He had shown me a picture before, but this time his niece was smiling with a different expression. The pure, innocent smile of a newly birthed life was truly lovely. I mean, sure, if you're into that. I could also tell that her family gave her that love right back. Yanagi's expression as he looked at the phone was proof enough. The scene was so sweet I thought it would melt away in the sunshine. You're fawning over your niece as always. Well, never really had a chance to interact with kids before, and the first time I touched her I was afraid I'd break her. But after being near her for a while, she seemed to get used to me. Her tiny hands grabbed my finger. It's like an electric shock. Congratulations! You're officially a doting uncle. Hey, that's not a nice way of putting that, even if it is true. It's only gonna get worse, I guarantee it. It wasn't even that long ago that he had no idea how to deal with children. Sometimes people change at a moment's notice, for whatever reason. Chuckling to myself, I looked through the rest of the family photos Yanagi showed me. Oh. There was suddenly a photo of a drawing that appeared to have been drawn by a child. He drew it. Oh, this must be his niece's... Wait, it can't be. She's still a baby. Yanagi, what's this? Curious, I pointed out the photo to him, but he cringed for some reason. This is, I just, made a mistake. Well, I hear that small children like it when adults draw for them, so I figured this was my chance and I was practicing. I told you it was his. Oh, he drew this himself? I mean, here's the thing. She's like, we're laughing at him like, it draws like a kid. But if you're not an artist, if you're not someone that draws, your drawing's gonna look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, drawing takes practice. Some people are really good at it. Like, I was good at it at one point in time, but it has been fucking years. So now if I were trying to draw, I'd be lucky if I could get something this good, okay? And I'd be like, it's a fire truck. They'd be like, it looks like a cow. Shut up, it's a fire truck. You know what I mean? Like, I would literally look like a fucking toddler drew something because it's been so long. So, like, we can't make fun of the poor man, but yet we're going to. Like, because the stars are terrible. Okay, everyone can draw a star. You know, you have to do that, the connected, like, lines to draw it, but you could have just done that. Oh, those really do look like a child drew them, but... I had seen Yanagi draw before, but this was considerably better. He must have put an extra effort for his niece. I smiled as I imagined him doing so. I just imagined him, just like how kids hold the crayon, like the whole fist, him just holding the pencil like that, trying to draw. Tongue sticking out. Hold on. But how should I put this? It's very unique. Maybe even a little scary. The man can't draw. He's not an artist. It's fine. It's okay. I found myself avoiding eye contact, so I turned back to Yanagi and clenched my fist. I think it'll be some time before your niece starts drawing, so, why don't we practice together? I could use the help. Thanks. Of course. Like, again, it's so funny, because it's just this, oh, you suck at drawing. Again, not everyone can draw. It's kind of rude. I mean, if he has a good sense of humor, you could tease him and be like, nice try. You were drawing a potato, right? Because it totally looks like a potato. Only tease people about their drawing if you're friends with them and you know they can take it. You know what I mean? Don't like people who are like, look, I made this awesome drawing. And you're like, no, that's terrible. Don't tell them that. Be like, yes, good for you. Like me, I think I'm doing an awesome job. So don't tell me I suck, okay? Just, yeah, good for you, Spacey. Good job, sweetie. Aw. You know, it's fine. Anyway, it was good to see that Yanagi's family situation was headed in a positive direction. Now that he had repaired his relationship with Yuji, his detective work had also straightened itself out and become far less stressful. Things had begun to turn around for him. Would you come visit my family with me next time? Of course! I want to see Yuji and your niece, and I should introduce myself to your parents. I mean, we're getting married. Just as he had done with mine. Since then, we had decided that it was time for Yanagi to visit my hometown. Thanks. Seeing me clench my fist in determination, Yanagi smiled, his eyes beaming. We're finally reconnecting with our families. I mean, like, I haven't ever disconnected from my family. I just don't like them. That's, you know. This is different. I'm just... You can't really reconnect if you never disconnected. We're extremely distanced. And I don't think I really want to reconnect with my family because they seem like a bunch of dicks. That's all I'm saying. He laughed, completely content. His family was nice. He just felt bad for the shit he did, so that's why he ran off, right? Been a long time since we were here. Yeah, not since we were investigating the X-Day cases. At night, the viewing platform of the Tokyo Metropolitan Office was mostly empty. It was very quiet. The city is so beautiful at night. Yeah, you can see all of Shinjuku from here. I couldn't say that I only had good memories of this place, but if not for the events that had transpired here, Yanagi and I could never have moved on. We wouldn't have become partners. You're so happy talking to yourself, little bird. I can hear you. You're just looking in the mirror, talking to the little bird in the mirror? It's kind of a nasty little bird. To me, but he's nice to himself. Talking to himself in the mirror. We'd never have been able to calmly look out over Shinjuku at night as we did now. We stood there for a while, just silently taking in the landscape. Spacey. Yes? Yanagi said my name, softly taking my hand in his. I looked up at him, blinking. Yanagi was gazing at me with a serious expression. Yanagi? Will you marry me? Oh, I thought we'd already discussed this. He proposed to me, suddenly and without build-up. They were straightforward words that left no room for doubt. We discussed marriage many times and had exchanged words that were basically proposals. Still, I was surprised. I think I've already said my vows to you, but I wanted to propose to you properly, right here. And this is where I was able to cast aside my doubts, thanks to you. Yanagi. Perhaps he was feeling the same way I was upon returning to this viewing platform. I want you by my side forever, and I want to be by your side forever. Actually, no, it's strange of me to wish for it, when there hasn't been any other choice for me from the very beginning. I feel the same way. Just as Yanagi, no, IG seems strongly determined now, I had also made my choice long ago. It wasn't a wish or a hope. My heart was resolved to be with him. Also, can I say something pathetic? Huh? And this might make you upset, but every day I'm a little terrified of this happiness we have. As long as you don't push it away. Just accept it and embrace the terror. Why's that? Despite his words, I didn't feel anxious in the least, and replied with a gentle question. I had a feeling that I already knew what IG was going to say. Maybe I feel like I don't deserve it, and just being next to you makes me feel so satisfied. IG had always put his own happiness behind that of everybody else. That might be why he felt uneasy now. Yet even though I'm this happy, it doesn't feel like enough. I find myself wishing for more. I want to make you the happiest woman in the world. Oh, I thought that it was a perfectly natural feeling to be terrified of being too happy. Especially when you had someone to lose. Exactly that! Exactly. I'm so terrified of happiness! It's a strange emotion. I don't know what it feels like. Still, I was happy to see that he hadn't let the fear paralyze him, and he was still looking ahead. And that's the important part thing. It's like, I'm terrified of this happiness because, you know, at some point it's going to get ripped away from me. That's the fear, right? As long as you don't push it away and you're like, I'm going to enjoy this happiness while I have it, and like, when death comes for you, bitch, I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna take out, I will beat the pole, but he will have to fight me for you. As opposed to like, I'm just gonna push you away because it's easier. I made myself sad, then I have no one to blame but myself. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Embrace the terror of being happy. All for my sake. Yes, all for us. I want you to love me more than anyone else in the world. I do already. I do. We had talked about marriage before and had mutually agreed that we wanted. It still made me happy to hear Yanagi voice his honest feelings again. IG, I want you to be happier. You to love me the most in the world. I don't think it's a luxury to want to be with the person you love and to try to make them happy. It's perfectly normal. I see. He answered me with a brilliant smile. Aww. Kissy CG? No. So, what should we do for dinner? Let me think. After enjoying the nightscape, we left the Tokyo Metropolitan Building and strolled through Shinjuku, making idle chatter. At this time in the evening, the supermarket near Yanagi's office would still be open. I had a packaged meal for lunch, so I feel like eating something hot. Makes sense. Miso soup sounds good right now. Miso soup always sounds fucking good, okay? Right? Tofu, seaweed. Oh, actually, fried chicken with scallions would be nice. Some potatoes and onions. Potatoes. I suddenly stopped and looked up at the sky. Just then, I felt something cool touch my cheek. Oh. The next moment... Rain? It's so cold! The rain came in a sudden downpour. In a flash, our surroundings were drenched. Oh, it's really pouring now. I think it'll pass soon, though. I mean, we're already sopping wet because we haven't moved, so. And also, clouds in the sky? It's like, oh, there's a BAM! Wow, the fuck. This is pretty bad. I'll go buy an umbrella at the convenience store. Isn't it a little late for that? You're right. We both smiled as he pointed it out to me. In an instant, we had been soaked from head to toe. Sorry. I just can't laugh like him. It always comes out so fake. I realized that we were actually enjoying this. It wasn't every day that you got completely wet outside. I mean, unless it's raining, then every day, but an umbrella wouldn't do as much good at this point. Yeah, the office isn't far from here, so we can take our time to get home. Good idea. First order of business, a hot bath. Together. That'd be beneficial. I take a shower, soak in the bath, and then we can make dinner together. We should have enough stuff in the refrigerator to whip up something simple. IG would figure it out. Can we hold hands? Sure. His hand was slick with rainwater. It gripped mine tightly. My palm, cooled by the rain, immediately felt the warmth from IG's hand. Can we kiss in the rain? Can we? Can we have that? No? Really? Damn it, game! The fuck? Whew! I showered and warmed myself up in the bath. The hot water immediately rejuvenated me, and the fluffy bath towel set me at ease. I should let IG take his turn. If you were smart, you would have done it together to save water. I know. I got in the bathtub, and then he's going to get in after, which is weird to me, unless you're going in together. It's a personal thing. I just think it's weird to be in the same bathwater that somebody else was in, because it's your filthy, dirty body bathwater. No matter how much you scrub yourself, it's still you and all your body fluids in a and then someone else is going to get in after you? Look, if it's a person that you're sleeping with, it's like, just get in with me and just, whatever. Just take a shower together, get in the bathtub together. That's romantic and lovely. But like, all your family members, like mom and dad went in, and then your older brother went, oh, gross. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway. Again, it's obviously a cultural thing, but it's still just weird to me. Can't do it. He had pushed me to use the bathroom as soon as we had returned to the office, sopping wet. You go first. My hair's short, so we can just dry it off with a towel and change into something dry. Into some dry clothes. Oh, but I'm only a guest here. I couldn't possibly hog the bathroom before you. It doesn't bother me, really. I'd rather that you not catch a cold. Want to get in with me, then? Ha-ha! Smart girl! All right, let's do it. What? Why are you so shocked? You suggested it. This jackass! She's like, you want to get in with me? He's like, yeah, okay. And she's like, no, I wasn't serious. Bitch! Woman the fuck up! Take this man to the bathtub with you. Well, I didn't think you'd actually take me up on it. Look, I figured you were teasing me since I've never actually played along with it before. So are you sure you want me to see all of you in the light? I mean, you've only been dating for 4 months, but you've had sex before. You should have I'm just saying! Oh my god! Could we stop being so fucking, like, innocent flower at this point? Oh, God. We're gonna have there's gonna be a fan disc where, like, one of the after stories is gonna be like, I'm 82 years old, we've been married, but he's still never seen me naked. Bitch, please. Oh, I'm so embarrassed because he kissed me on the cheek in our living room. You've been married for 84 fucking years. Get over it. Sorry, I can't. It's too embarrassing. You've had sex. Just get over it. Goodness. Well, my bath is pretty cramped anyway, so maybe another time. He's like, damn it. She's so fucking... And so it went. Truth be told, the bathroom was indeed a bit too small for 2 people to use at once. I mean, that's a legit concern. Okay, that's legit, but wow, he didn't immediately refuse the offer to bathe together. That might be just too embarrassing, but it also feels like a challenge I'd like to try. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck over it, Jesus. You're not fucking 14 where you're, oh my god, a boy talk to me. Get over it. Look. I understand the first time. Okay, the first time you're gonna have sex is awkward and weird and everybody's embarrassed about everything, okay? But at this point, you've boned him enough. this shouldn't be nothing. You're like, whatever, fuck it. You should be able to walk around the fucking house in your underwear. I wouldn't do that because I don't feel comfortable naked, but it's different. But you'd be like, hold on, I gotta go. I forgot my clothes. Be like, oh shit, I forgot my clothes. It's so embarrassing. He's gonna see me in my underwear. He's seen you naked. He's been inside you. It's okay. It's fucking fine. Like, unless you're wearing your granny panties that you wear for your period and they're all just ripped up holy and they look like fucking they've been through a blender, then maybe be embarrassed. But like, if they're normal, just average, everyday, decent, appropriate for eyes consumption panties, just walk out in them. It's fine. Like, anyway. Thinking that, I stretched and changed clothes when I realized something. Oh, I didn't have a single article of clothing to wear, since most of my clothes were now in the laundry. Oh god, now she's going to be so embarrassed because she has to be in a towel, right? That's where it's going. I'm going to punch myself. The change of clothes I brought was in my bag in the living room. I could go on a towel, but oh no! I knew that would be a problem. I had to exert a little modesty. I didn't want to give Yanagi a heart attack. I mean, at this point, again! This is not like the first time I'm staying over and we haven't had sex. Where you're like, I have to come out in a towel. I understand that would be awkward. At this point in your relationship, this is just, it's fine. Sorry, forgot my clothes, running through the house. And if he doesn't want to see you in a towel, he wouldn't look. But you've... I just cannot believe that after you've had sex with this man, you're going to be this repressed that you can't wear a towel in front of him. I'm just saying. I need to cover myself with something. I could borrow one of Yanagi's shirts from his dresser and wear a bath towel as a skirt under it temporarily. Speaking of which... Oh, okay. I'm with you. Didn't Enomoto say that all men liked it when their girlfriends wear their shirts? I recalled our conversation. One might say the devil on my shoulder reminded me of it. Yeah, but it's not sexy if you're wearing a towel as a skirt. It's sexy if you walk out wearing his shirt and just your underwear. Bonus points if they're sexy underwear. Again, not your cotton granny panty, period panties where they're like old and stained and whatever. Not that. That's not sexy. That ruins the mood. But like sexy, like a sexy thong, lacy underwear, satin underwear, even cute cotton panties. It doesn't even matter. It's just not your granny panties. But also not a towel as a skirt. Hell, you could go one above and just wear a shirt and nothing else underneath it. But that I could understand might be a little bit awkward and uncomfortable. So put the underwear on. But I'm just saying... She's gonna ruin it by like, I have a shirt buttoned all the way up, every button done up, and I'm wearing a towel as a skirt. Could you... Like a fucking robe would be sexier at this point, because it would have shown a little bit of neck, is all I'm saying. Oh. I mean, it does cover me up pretty well. I tried the shirt and towel on, and they were just barely enough to work as makeshift loungewear. Oh my god, this is not sexy, you look like an idiot. I mean, it'll probably be okay with him, but I'm just saying it's not sexy. I wonder if it'll bother him. If he didn't react at all, that would make me sad. I mean, he's gonna react thinking you look weird. IG, I'm done with the bath. Huh? Is he standing there naked? He's standing there wearing one of your shirts, but they'd be really tight on. Oh god, that'd be fucking hilarious. I called for IG as I walked back into the living room, but there was no reaction. He was nowhere to be seen. IG? Curious if he'd actually gone back to work, I checked his office. He had changed clothes. Barely. He was lying asleep on the sofa, his hair only half dried. Oh, he passed out. Was he that tired? He'll catch a cold sleeping like this. IG, the bathroom's free. Wake up. Oh, okay, she did not button the shirt up all the way. Okay, at least she's smart there. She's like got boob hanging out. Smart girl. The skirt towel ruins it, but props for not buttoning the shirt up all the fucking way. IG, I gently touched his shoulder. Spacey. He said my name and squirmed. Maybe I'd managed to rouse him. His eyelashes fluttered, then he opened his eyes. Hey. He stiffened. Yes? What are you wearing? He's like, the sexiness. I'm proud of her for not buttoning it up all the way. Sorry, I borrowed this without asking you. I don't mind. No, never mind that. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Yeah, I thought it would seduce you. All you had to do was be like, so, done. He's ready to go. I smiled and stuck my chest out, which caused IG to avert his eyes and cover his forehead with his palm. And then he's acting all weird. We're going to take a bath together. Oh my god. Both of them fucking nerds. That would work on any man. Seduction techniques are too unfair. Wow, it's just like Inamoto said. Hey, just what have you been talking to him about? That's our secret. Anyway, hurry up and take a bath. You'll catch cold. See, she doesn't look like she's wearing a towel as a skirt. Maybe, or they're teeny tiny towels. I'm thinking of like giant fucking American bat. Like, what are you wearing, a washcloth? And okay, that's not gonna cover much, but I'm already dry. Nuh-uh, you liar, you're still soaked. That doesn't matter. More importantly, and well, it'll be better if you just take your clothes off. IG's arms reached out. They encircled my arms, wrapped around my waist, and pulled me tightly to him. Oh, hi. His face filled my vision. At the same time, his lips pressed themselves on mine. I'm not moaning. Or oomping. My breath tangled with his. I felt his heat on my arms, my lips, my skin. Guess it worked. Felt like he was drinking down everything that flowed out of me. My throat gasped. It was a far more passionate kiss than usual, and I felt my vision swimming. I'm not mooming, but she's like, she's freaking out. Unable to breathe, I pounded on his chest. That's what you get. I was released from IG's greedy lips. My body was still in his arms. You should take a bath first. And clearly this is your fault for stirring me up. I didn't think it would have such an immediate effect, though. I mean, girl, I think you could have blinked at him. It would have worked. You still don't know me well enough. You removed all logic from my actions right now. Wow. I won't wait for you to prepare your heart. Got it? I don't need your answer. I've decided that I'm not going to be gentle with you tonight. Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah, I think I flipped a switch, but... Alright. You're always so gentle with me. You can do whatever you want tonight. I don't want to read it, but I like it. IG? Sorry, my brain's a little scattered. Are you okay? How can you always say the exact words that make me lose control? Do you know how powerful that boyfriend shirt trick is? He was indeed rambling, but I found his deep, husky voice soothing. Well, I also feel a little naughty thinking this, but... Naughty how? Smells like you. Damn it, you... I'm the one who's feeling very naughty right now. IG, the way you're talking is a bit savage. You don't talk like this on a regular basis, do you? I've never done this before. Good. I don't have to keep you captive. Oh my god! You didn't think he was gonna be the cage boy! But right there, he's thinking in the back of his mind, bitch, one of these days, in the cage. I'm just saying. Holy fucking shit. Hi. He's thinking about it. I don't think he'd actually do it, but he's considering it, and you didn't think it would come from him. You didn't think he was the one, out of all of them in the game, that would be like, I think I need to put you in a cage for my safety and your safety. Didn't think it was going to come from Yanagi, did you? There you go. If you have an ex, I'm ready to kick his ass right now to make sure he stays out of the picture. That's... Oh, there's never been anyone that you would be jealous of, and there won't ever be. I'm still gonna put your ass in a cage, I'm just saying. I know, I was just teasing you. I was being completely honest. I'd never tried antics like this before. This was IG after all. I just wanted to see what effect it would have. I'm glad you like it, though. You said so many nice things to me today, so now I have to show you my gratitude. Oh, girl, hi. I touched his cheek with my hand, enjoying the feeling. Then my fingers affectionately moved to his lips. These lips that had been on mine a moment earlier. Their warmth and their texture drew out a flood of emotions and sensations for me. I loved them all. Then I'll have to pay you back double. I won't lose. Like I said before, I want to make you even happier, IG. I wanted him to be happier than anyone, and I wanted to be the one who made him happy. That's lovely. I knew it was selfish and greedy wish, but I wouldn't yield the privilege to anyone else. It's okay to be selfish and greedy when that's your thought process, because that's lovely. Yeah, Maiji smiled, happy as could be, and gifted me with another kiss. Keep making me happy. Okay. My heart felt full. I was ecstatic that he was looking at me with that expression he didn't show anyone else, and that he was asking this of me. This is the end. You can hear the background music. Spacey, I love you. He breathed whispers of love between our kisses, sending shivers down my entire body. I need to apologize in advance. I just can't be gentle with you this time. He said that with the softest of voices. I love that about you too. I clung to his slightly cool body, warming it with my own. Perhaps excited by my whisper, his kisses became even deeper. The tension left my body as I was engulfed in a world of happiness. Yeah, happiness. I mean, she's happy and she's happy. Like, so. I got nothing to say. His rap's good. I'm not gonna lie. But I was just shocked. I would not have anticipated he would put us in the game. Okay, like obviously he didn't. But he's thinking about it. And I didn't think he'd be the one to think about it. I expect that from Sasazuka, not gonna lie. Well, no, Sasazuka just tells you that you're stupid, and then that makes you like, you're like, oh, no one else will ever love me. Yeah, damn right, no one else will. Oh, yeah, you're right. He just negs us into submission. Shiraishi might have put us in a cage. What are you doing? Be careful. I see you looking at that. Don't pull on that. You pull on that too hard and the curtain's gonna come crashing down. It could mush you. I mean, it would probably hit the windowsill and you're not on the windowsill, but... What you doing? You being cute? Of course you are. Just being good today. Some days when I'm recording stuff, you make shrieky noises and you make me yell at you and say, no, you're bad bird. Bad bird. And then everybody thinks I'm mean to you, but I'm not mean to you. You get snuggles and kisses and treats. You get everything. You're so pampered. You spoil burb. What? I have nothing to talk to you guys about, so I'm talking about the bird. Sorry. I'm actually quite excited we get to do Shiraishi's route, but not next, because the next part will be the bad ending and the normal ending. He just apparently has a normal ending and a bad ending. So, two not, well, yeah. Just that. And, well, obviously we still have to, after this, go through and do our bonus scenario and possibly our text messages. We'll see. Because I know in whose route? I can't even remember. We didn't get to both of them in this end part. We did the... Oh, right, because we have to do this. No matter how many sleepless nights there were, the sun would eventually rise. There were plenty more days to come. Nice weather today. I'm glad the sky cleared up. The sky was a pleasant, bright blue, and the sunshine bathed the world in a warm radiance. Even if it was raining, I know that I'd still enjoy it. Whenever my beloved was by my side, it changed the way I saw the world. Spacey. Yes, IG? Whoa! Oh! Oh! Did we get an actual wedding in this? What the fuck? Where does he get? What? I want weddings for everybody else. That's kind of what they did in Code Realize, isn't it, though? Like, you got the Lupin wedding and then everybody else in the third fan disc, well, technically second fan disc, third game, was the everybody else's weddings. So is that what we can look forward to in this one? Like, do we get another one? With the other weddings? I'm just saying. You're so, so beautiful. But I love this. I was lifted off the ground without time to react. Yanagi was gazing off into the distance. He murmured into my ear, and I found myself smiling at his words. He is wearing white fucking gloves. I'm sorry, that's just sexy. Like a sexy suit and gloves? Ooh! Men don't wear gloves to weddings, and they should. I'm happy to hear that, but you're flattering me too much. No matter how many times I say it, it's still going to be true. I wanted to put on a serious face for today at least, but you're going to ruin it if you make me laugh. So beautiful. It was the big day, so it wouldn't do to merely smile all the time. We still had photos to take. And don't worry, you're cuter when you've got a bit of a grin. Even Kazuki started crying, you know. He's acting like a father about to give his daughter away, even though I'm his big sister. Do you finally understand the level of... What's Syscon he has? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Anyway. I have no idea what that is. Anyway. He's got it worse than I thought. Maybe he can't help it. After all, to me, he'll always be my adorable baby brother. Kazuki had always treasured me more than anyone else in our family. He was the family member that I'd spent the most time with. There have been times where we didn't see eye to eye, but I could definitely say now that I was truly thankful to be siblings. Today, our family would grow even larger. I'll probably cry when my niece gets married, too. There you go again. That's the kind of thing you're supposed to reserve for your own daughter, isn't it? If she was my daughter, murder would probably be more likely. You're destined to be a doting father before we've even had kids. Naturally. Yanagi puffed out his chest proudly as he embraced me. Okay, the only thing I don't want is if there's another fan disc where we have the weddings for everyone and then we have the continued... I don't want to deal with the we're pregnant and having a baby, because that's bullshit. I don't want that. I didn't sign up for that shit. As always, it made me smile. Any child of yours is bound to be adorable. I mean, yeah, true, but I don't want them, so... If he's a boy, I hope he's as dashing as his father. Oh god, we're having this conversation. This is gonna make me vomit. My dress fluttered in the wind as if the breeze was blessing our not-so-distant future. We should head back before someone gets upset. It's been a long time. Yeah, you're right. We might end up being the kind of couple that people say act like newlyweds, even though they've been together for so long. That's the dream. And we'll probably fight sometimes, too. The longer we were together, the closer we would grow. I had every reason to be happy about it, but we didn't always agree. Because we both took our responsibilities so seriously, we did clash at times. Sometimes I get angry because IG tries to take on everything by himself. Other times he scolds me because I push myself to my limit. And we disagree over really trivial stuff too, like how to arrange the refrigerator or which soy sauce to buy. But I never felt like I wanted out of this relationship. I had no intention of letting IG go. You get both soy sauces, that's how you fucking compromise. The fact that we were here for each other made me the happiest of all. Hey, an occasional argument is just part of life. And they say that nobody likes watching lovers quarrel. Or rather, a husband and a wife quarreling, he finished with a laugh. My arms reached up and wrapped tightly around IG's neck. Right? But it's just proof that we get along. Without a doubt. Let's keep walking this path together. I mean, we're married, so... Yeah, kinda have to now. No going back, bitch! No divorces! Our eyes met, followed by our lips. I mean, if right now, on the day of the wedding, you were like, maybe we shouldn't be doing this, that's a bad time. Let's walk this path together. I mean, that's the whole intent, that's why we're here. Look. I love you, Spacey. I love you too, IG. That's how we moved forward, hand in hand, fulfilling our promise to build a future together. Behind us, distant bells rang in celebration, as if to spur us onward to our new day. I like that we actually got a wedding. Now we gotta go date our boyfriend in prison. And not right now, obviously. We gotta do the extras. Oh, hello. Oh, there we were on Yanagi. Okay, so we'll do our short story and see if we have time. And if we don't have time after, we won't do the leaf thing. We'll do that after we do our other endings, but we'll see what happens with the short story. All right, is that supposed to be him? I'm assuming it's him. And thanks for the food. It was great. Glad you liked it. Oh, I can do the cleanup. You did most of the cooking, so I need to do something too. Thank you. Then let's do it together. I'm assuming, right, all of these were in their perspective? I forget, because I take breaks in between each route, and then we also record the other thing. Anyway. And when that smile is directed to me, I can't help but smile back. I'm assuming it's his perspective, so... And this is a weeknight. And normally we'd meet up at my room and office, but she received some sake from her parents, so I'm visiting Spacey right now. Smart. Speaking of which, is it okay for me to take this home? I can't drink that much by myself. It'd be much better if you just held on to it to drink from time to time, IG. In that case, I'll gladly accept. I'm glad your parents seem to have softened up. I think it's thanks to you. they're sensitive about outward appearances. I'm sure this is a way to get on your good side. Don't be so pessimistic, and things might turn out for the better. You're right. I'm sorry. When it comes to my family, I can get a little stubborn sometimes. I know how you feel. Don't worry, I'm with you. I handed over a washed plate while Spacey dried it with a cloth while smiling. And that relaxed smile made me feel like I was her emotional rock. After formally proposing to Spacey, after we filled out the marriage license documents, I went to her home to receive blessings from her parents. Her parents appeared to be much gentler than they looked, but people weren't always what they seem. I wanted to prioritize her feelings. As long as we maintained a friendly relationship, even if it was only on the surface, it was fine with me. There was no need for us to strain to keep up a relationship. Nothing brought me greater joy than just standing alongside each other like this. Oh, nothing brought me greater joy than just standing alongside each other like this did. Okay, no, that makes more sense. I just read it weird. IG? Will you stay the night? Where's Kazuki? He's staying at Ishiki's apartment. And then I have no reason to say no. That's great. Once we digest our dinner, I'll make some snacks. So let's try out the other sake. That's great. The sake from Niigata tasted nice, so I was craving a bit more. Oh, we should take a bath before that. Let me get it ready. Hey, no need to rush things. She hurried off happily before I could finish my sentence. She spun around and darted off. Although it was a familiar sight by now, I loved it when she makes such cute reactions. I started reading normal, just kind of fell into my normal voice anyway. She is testing my restraint. And staying the night referred to an unspoken agreement, so I did hope I might get lucky. Oh! Okay. You want to spend the night? That's an unspoken agreement that we're going to have sex. No. I did not ask, did you want to fuck me? I asked, did you want to spend the night? It's literally like slumber parties, hair braiding, pillow fights maybe. Maybe not a sexy one, maybe a sexy one. But since we sleep in the living room, I think. It's kind of like, where's Kazuki? Not here. Okay, then maybe we can get busy. But otherwise it's weird. It didn't always end up this way, but I thought I would look dumb if I was overeager. Fucking boys. And that's why I was trying to maintain my usual expression so that nothing seemed out of the ordinary. It's a little late for all that anyway. I don't always try and behave rationally, and she knew and accepted that. Recently, my internal conflict and desires have been getting taken advantage of. Although we'd been together for a long time, or rather because we've been together for so long, it was a battle. From the sidelines, people would think we're just lovebirds, but it's fun to fight over control. We're so fucking weird. I finished washing the dishes while thinking that and then put away the condiments on the table. And then I remembered something. IG, the bath will be ready in about 10 minutes. Do you have any requests for snacks? Hey, Spacey. Yes? Do you want to bathe together? Excuse me? Her eyes widened exactly as I expected. I was almost satisfied with just that reaction, but now I wanted to test a few more things. I just love how they're both like, ha ha ha. But here's the thing. He's saying this, you want to bathe together? Let me do this. And then the second she's like, yes, he's going to be like, sweet. But when we did, you want to bathe together? What? Ah, no, I'm just kidding. He's like, okay. Ah, no kidding. We're the one who wusses out. You suggested it in the past. Oh, but that was... The bath here is plenty big. IG, are you drunk? I just love... Are you drunk? Sorry. No matter what scenario it is, the bath here is plenty big. Are you drunk? I don't know why. It's just the funniest, way to question people's... Are you okay? Are you drunk? She blushed while looking up at me. This can't be a calculated move. I'm assuming it's not saying out loud, okay. She's so cute that I'm now filled with jealousy, wanting to tell her to never do that to anyone else. I smiled and inched closer to her, but sadly she inched away. Girl, woman up and take a bath with the man. I continued until her back was to the wall, and gently and slowly moved my face closer. Oh, he's pinning us against a wall. I like this, okay. That wasn't enough to get me drunk. If you don't want to, that's fine. But do you? The way you asked isn't fair. Please wait while I think about it. No, that's when you just start kissing her and seducing her, and then she'll be like, okay. Look. Come on. Come the fuck on! It would work. And she pushed at my chest while saying that, and then stepped out of the kitchen to sit on her bed. She looked while seriously giving it thought. I knew that look well. It's the expression I made with my conscience and desire were battling. Maybe I was being too mean. The fact that she didn't refuse immediately just provided me with an opening to attack. I felt idle, so I returned to the living room and stared at the TV. After about 5 minutes, she stood up. I'm sorry. I still feel a bit too embarrassed. Oh, girl. Pathetic. Yeah, and I'd feel bad for Kazuki. Right. IG, did you say that just to tease me? No. I honestly do want to bathe with you. I also do want to try that too, but... She murmured to herself, so I was about to tell her not to worry about it. But then I heard the ringing that told us that the bath was ready. Is there a timer in the bathtub? Holy shit. Like the novel idea. I mean, literally, what do you do in America? You just stand there and you wait. You wait till the water fills up. It's not going to overfill because it's got the self-draining thing. That's why you got the little suction cuppy thingy that goes around so it like you can get the bath water higher and it doesn't drain. Because like your little knobby thing in the, there's like, it's got a hole underneath and the water gets up too high and it auto drains out so that your bathtub doesn't overflow. Look, whatever, anyway. I don't have a timer that tells me, I just have to watch and make sure it doesn't overflow, you know? Looks like the bath is ready. Mind if I go first? Oh, actually, was he the one that's saying that? I don't know, anyway. I passed by her and patted her on the head in apology for teasing her. Spacey had a terrified look while facing me, so I smiled back before heading to the bathroom. I guess it was us. Looks like the bath is ready. Mind if I go first? You're a guest, bitch. We don't care. I'm getting elated again. I splashed some hot water in my face and sighed. I've learned not to hold back recently, but whenever I went too far, I had to teach myself a lesson. I told her this before, but I was typically conservative, and I wasn't the kind that would like to try new things. Even if I was asked what I wanted to do with my lover, I wouldn't honestly know. But right now, I'd like to do everything in my power to make her happy. There were also many things I'd like to do so I can see her varied expressions. So he's like, what do I want to do? I don't know, whatever. Oh my god, you're so boring. And then she's like, I don't want to try anything. Oh, good god, you're so fucking vanilla. Alright, look, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. You're both gonna get in that goddamn bathroom together. Oops. No! I clicked the wrong button. I was trying to get my thing back. I feel young again. Perhaps that's not accurate. It's more like I feel my age again. But still, I had to try not to trouble my lover so much. I told myself that as I took a dip in the comforting bath, hoping to wash away my desires. IG? I suddenly heard her familiar voice. I turned towards the door to the bath and it slowly opened. Are we sneaking in? Girl! Proud of us. Wait, what? Do you mind if we bathe together? She got me. In my mind, I yielded in defeat. She peeked through the door, covered only by her bath towel, and I found that sexy. Her tied-up hair and her exposed shoulders. Oh, exposed shoulders and feet caught my eye. Oh, sexy feet. You don't want to? Her opening the door without asking first had to be retaliation to me from earlier. Damn! Although, we are kind of funny with each other like this. Don't sweat the details. Just come on in, you'll catch a cold. Thank you. Perhaps the sense of shame was all but gone. Or perhaps the reason why she was hesitant had evaporated. I didn't know the exact reason why. She stepped in confidently and closed the door. Please don't stare. I have to. You can't stop me. I'd like to clean myself off first, so please look away. Sure, I'll pretend to look away, so don't worry. Are you angry about something? Just a little. This is payback for your teasing. And I thought so. As we had this short exchange, she turned the nozzle of the shower on with her back turned. If I stared at her bare back, it'd do many things to me, so I decided to look up at the ceiling while I internally fought back my desires. Well, we're gonna know if you peeked or not. Good lord. After a while, she purposely covered herself in her towel again and came inside the bath feet first. The water level rose and overflowed since there were two of us in her now. See, that doesn't happen. Well, I mean, I guess if you jumped in fast, it would. But, like, you've got the self-draining thing. But that's why you get the little plastic thingy, little suction cuppy thing that suction cups around. And then the water can't get in there, and then you can fill the water higher. And then you could overflow your tub. I like my... Oh, look, my tub is not... it's a nice garden tub, but it's not really deep enough. I need, like, a super deep tub. I want to be able to drown in that fucker. I mean, I could technically drown in my tub now, but like, I want it to be so deep where I would just sit there and it's like, ha 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 ha, only my eyeballs are peeking out of the water. But I can't do that now. If I slink down low, then my knees are out. Or if I put my knees under them, my shoulders are out. I don't like that. Like, I want my whole body covered, okay? Like, I got a garden tub where I can actually sink in it. It's bigger and a little bit deeper than a normal tub, but it's still not the perfect deep tub, okay? It's just, man, whole life. Just all I want. Anyway. This is a bit embarrassing. In which part? If the bathwater overflows, you can tell my weight, or it feels like you might. Or you might think I'm fat. Oh my god. Girl. You're probably a twig. Are you serious? Why are you laughing? I kind of feel like you have a lot more to worry about before that. Huh? Are you talking about skincare routines? Why would I be asking about that? Man, I had no idea what women were thinking. I'm sure she was worrying about whether to accept my invitation, but there were obviously situations where men didn't really care. Hey, that's a bit unfair. What's unfair? You're the one only... he was saying it was unfair. What's unfair? You're the only one covering yourself. I don't know what to tell you. I glared at her sternly, and she quickly looked away. The bath became filled with awkward silence. Once the echoes of our voices couldn't be heard anymore, that silence became even deafening. So we stepped into the bath. Are we sitting there with our towel on? It's going to be hard to dry off with a wet towel. IG, curiosity got the better of me, and I impulsively seized the opening. Uh-huh. What do we do from here? You came in here knowing that I give into pleasure easily. Yes, sorry. Even if we do nothing in the bath, we end up in the same place. Now that we've come this far, it's better to stop overthinking things and just be stupid. No one else was looking, and we only had eyes for each other. I mean, we're in the bathtub by ourselves. We're both head over heels for each other. We both know that full well. And there was nowhere to run in this cramped bath. So then I slowly reached out to her. I touched Spacey's cheek with my wet fingers and she twitched, but then she smiled. Just give up and let's make out. Yeah. Right before our lips touched, I had a fleeting rational thought about how staying in the bath too long could make you go dizzy. Once we felt each other's body heat, I lost the ability to think about those things. I knew that we'd be stuck here forever. Alright. Yeah, we don't have time to do the leaf thing. I mean, we could, but it'd be way over time. And doing the other endings in the next part would be kind of... That's going to be kind of short, because those endings probably go relatively fast. So we'll do the little text message thing in the next part. Oh, right, we got to look through our album. I totally forgot. We got to do the... Oh, hi! I forgot we got to complete CG. I forgot about this. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hide show alternatives is A. Okay. This is just his eyebrows change. Up, down. Hey. It's just giving you the eyebrows. I do love this one though. I love the fucking like there's like little stars in the cup and the fucking heart straw and like fucking heart coaster. He's like, oh dear god. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, hi, sexy. And now we're awake. Now she's sad because it's daytime. Oh. Her stupid jellyfish hair. I really do hate her hair. It just annoys me for some reason. I actually really do like this CG. I mean, it's not much, but there's just something I like, just the angle of it and like just the lighting in it. It's like, I mean, the lighting and the coloring of all the CGs, they're just so good, but I don't know why, I just really like this one. It could be like anything but a CG and a Tomei game. It could be anywhere, you know? I don't know. Him and his bro. Looking pretty much the same. It's what Yanagi would look like at 35 if he, you know, brushed his hair back and was a little more straight-laced. A little bit of an asshole, but... Again, like this one, too. Okay, her stupid jellyfish hair. But in this, it's adorable because her face is kind of cute. She's got the cute little face, but her hair is cute but stupid. But like the lighting in it and everything, like the little like specks around the edge that are supposed to be like the light reflecting off of like dust or whatever in the air. You've got the little light bubbles all around, and then that center one, like it's just fucking amazing. They're really good with the CGs. That's all I'm saying. Crying about Shunaichi. See, her hair doesn't bother me when it's braided up like this, because then it's all pulled off to the side, and then you got the little wisps, but when it's down, it looks like jellyfish, and it's just freaking weird. It's like, I don't know why they did her hair the way they did. Even here, do you see it looks like it's super short in the back and then like long on the sides? Like, what the fuck is... she's definitely not wearing a fucking towel, so... You know. I'm just saying. She did it the right way, but saying she was gonna wear a towel as a skirt is like... He's like, hey. And that's pretty. We got married. We got it in someone's route. And like, hi, what the fuck? I love the you won the NCGs. Like, they're freaking amazing. I think Sasuzuka's is still my fucking favorite. Like, fucking, hi, Dr. Sasuzuka. With the glasses and the lab coat. Like, what is going on? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so that was Yanagi's route. We'll do his normal ending, his bad ending, and then we'll do the text messagey things, little extras in the next part, and that will be it. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.